everyone, it's Karen Warren here at One-on-One Physical Therapy live in Atlanta, Georgia to discuss one of my favorite holidays and some great healthy options for you and your kids for this Halloween season. So why are we here and why are we doing this here at One-on-One? Our mission statement is to help people become their best, and part of helping you become your best as a parent making these healthy choices for this Halloween season, I'm here to give you some tips. Our role as a parent is to prepare our children and to protect them. Part of preparing them and protecting them is educating them on making healthy choices and not taking away the fun of Halloween, but enhancing their Halloween experience with some great options. So, what I've got in front of you today, and I've written about this recently on a blog, which you can go to our website and our Facebook page and our Instagram and take a look at our blogs that we posted. I recently posted a blog on what I'm going to be talking about today. So if you want to review the blog, share it with friends, please share our information. This blog is going to tell you all about the choices you can make for a healthy Halloween. So one of the things that we want to remember as parents is sugar. Growing up, this information wasn't readily available. It is to us now. Sugar needs to be limited. Sugar is fun, it tastes great, it's in all of our candies, it's in a lot of our foods, but we really need to be concerned about sugar. The American Heart Association recommends 12 to 25 grams of sugar per day for your child. That's a total, okay? The World Health Organization advocates that no more than 5% of your 2,000 calorie a day diet is made up of natural or added sugar. So, one way to help keep us within our limits, within our safe limits, and to still have fun at the holiday season is to choose from some of the selections that I have here on the table today, okay? And so, why do we want to limit the excess sugar? Well, we know that sugar is linked to heart disease. It's actually linked to acne. You're increasing your risk of diabetes, cancer, depression, believe it or not. What happens with high intake of sugars, you can have mood swings, and it can also affect your neurotransmitter function in your brain. It can increase the chance of cavities. We need to remember that in all of us, especially children, the brain is the most affected organ by sugar and foods that we eat. The brain's affected first, okay? So kids having a bad day, it's probably too much sugar. So Halloween's it's a fun holiday in my house. We love to dress up, we love to trick or treat, and part of the trick or treating is just getting the loot, whether the kids eat it or not. But here are some ways that you can make some healthy choices. So we're going to start at this end of the table and work my way over to some of my favorites. We want to take a look at candy corn. Candy corn is obviously traditional Halloween treat. Yum Earth is a great brand at providing us with healthy snacks in these small packs that come in a bag. However, there are 14 grams of sugar in this bag. So, Halloween can be math for you and your kids. 14 grams, they get 25 grams a day. Do they want to eat the whole bag, or do they want to share this bag with their sibling and add some more choices to their allowed amounts for the day? So candy corn can be in there. The Yum Earth, if your kid's really into the gummies, the Yum Earth has these organic fruit gummies. But again, these are a little bit high in sugar, 13 grams. This might be something that, again, is split or shared. Okay? We want to be cautious about labeling and advertising. I do like these brands. These are great brands, okay? Surf Sweets and Wholesome both have some great, safe ingredients. However, they are very high in sugar. So I really advise you and your kids to learn how to read labels. Most of the time, if you're like me, you don't have the glasses on in the grocery store. So my kids have to read the labels for me, and it's actually turned out to be a good thing because they're owning this and they're liking this role of reading the label. So I can ask my children, go ahead and read the ingredients first of all. We don't want to be misled most of the time when it says organic and wholesome and safe, it's going to be, but we need to be sure so we can read our ingredient list to make sure that we only have safe ingredients. The second thing is they can go down to the sugars and read how many grams of sugar are in their package of foods. This has 20 grams of sugar per serving. So there are 40 grams of sugar in this pack. This would be something that could be shared amongst many friends this Halloween season. Okay. We can go on anytime we have fruit strips, 10 grams of sugar. Okay. This is a great, safe product. Many of the fruit roll-ups are, but again, you and your children need to read the back for ingredients and total grams of sugar. Okay. Yum Earth, among many other brands, makes some organic lollipops. The nice thing about the lollipops is one lollipop is 4 grams of sugar. So one lollipop can be added to many other things, and still we can be far under our limit. So that's going to go in the basket. Something that I came across since I wrote the blog, so this is not on the blog, take notes. Enjoy Life, which makes many healthy food choices. Enjoy Life has just for Halloween, just out now, so you may not find it after the Halloween season, one bag with lots of different minis in them. And the minis include a rice milk chocolate, so these are non-dairy for those that don't tolerate or choose not to put dairy in their diet, a dark chocolate, and a Rice Crisp. This is equivalent to a familiar candy that we've had growing up with a little Rice Krispie in it. So the Rice Crisp and the regular chocolates are 5 grams of sugar, but the dark chocolate is only 4 grams of sugar. Okay, so these are definitely going in my Halloween basket. The Unreal Candy Company. The Unreal Candy Company is one of my favorites. They have dark chocolate and milk chocolate peanut butter cup. This box here, again, I think these boxes are out for the Halloween season, to go and grab them now. These are very low in sugar and taste amazing. They also have their candy coated chocolates. This brings up something else that we want to pay attention to, and that are food dyes. Okay, everything on the table right here is free of the synthetic food dyes, only using natural food dyes. You can read about it in my blog, but I talk about the dangers of food dyes in children, and I think many of these dangers are still unknown. In our house, we are not willing to wait for these companies to take food dyes out of their products. We are only going to choose products without food dyes. Many of the natural food dyed products may not be as bright and vibrant as the ones that we're used to, but then again, it's what we're used to. Start buying things with natural food dyes. Your children will be used to their food looking real instead of synthetic, and they'll be much happier and healthier in the end. Okay. There's a great TED Talk by the founders, which are 2 teenage brothers from the Unreal Candy Company. Have your teenagers and your adolescents listen to their peers talk about why they invented a healthy candy. These 2 boys were tired of their parents throwing away their candy at Halloween because the candy wasn't healthy and safe for them, so they decided to make their own candy. It's a great story. I really encourage you to get your kids to get them to buy in. We need to educate them. And watching this TED Talk will definitely help do that. Justin's has been around probably before many of these other companies. They make great lines of peanut butter and almond butter, and definitely some of the best chocolate peanut butter cups that I have had. Dark chocolate being one of our family's favorites. My new find this season that I didn't know existed last year, I didn't see them, but this is definitely tops in my house for the coconut lovers and the caramel lovers. The Ocho company has made these 2 with very low sugar contents. Again, these bags have their individual bags wrapped in them, so this is something you can easily give out and put in your Halloween bowl this season. So there we have it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, please send them to me and we will get them answered. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, visit our website, onetherapy.com, and thank you for joining us today. We hope to see you again